Hi everybody. So this is our week 4 update for me. I started on January 31st and now here we are March 1st, so a straight month. 27 days of cold showers. I only missed 2. Today being 1 and 1 day last week. I just didn't have time today actually. I had a busy morning and I just didn't have the time for it, and last week just wasn't feeling it. Tail of the tape. Today was measure day. I was pretty excited about it. I had some good losses last week. I lost 2.5 inches, but I seem to have found them this week. Now, where I gained inches, where I gained an inch in my chest from 43 to a 44, and an inch in each leg, I find it pretty coincidental that yesterday was a workout day where I did squats and bench. So I'm going to assume that maybe those were a little larger of an area than they would have been had I not worked out yesterday, and I'm willing to accept that. I did lose an inch in my belly, going from 45, where it's been pretty consistent, down to 44, and I have a new item this week, which I'm going to tell you about. Oh, and my weight, for those of you interested, I weighed in at 215.5, so still going down. Which is good because for the previous 2 weeks, week 2 and week 3, I weighed in at 217.5, so it's pretty steady. Now, I got this. This is an AccuMeasure. It's a body fat caliper. Okay, see it here, and it's got the little alignment thing here that slides as you go through these measurements. If you get one of these, you can get it on Amazon, and it actually comes with this Myo tape. It's measuring tape, and it'll stay there and snap back. Pretty cool. The one that comes with the tape is actually cheaper than just the caliper. So why not get both, right? Now, to do this, there's a great video. I've got a link on the blog. There's another guy. He's got a video up on how to do it in the areas that you want to do it. It comes with a instructional piece of paper, and that's about as good as that is. I looked at that for that long. When you're doing this, he kind of mentions this on the tape, but when you're doing it, you want to put enough pressure until you hear that little snap. Wait. Once you hear that snap, that means you've put enough pressure on and you can get it reading. At least that's how I interpreted it. And then he actually gives you, through the site that's on here, actually gives you another website you can go to, and you put all your calculations in, and it'll actually give you your percentage, your body fat percentage, and it'll give you your total fat and your total lean mass. You put your age and your height in. So follow the link. It's just below there. It's pretty easy. It's pretty cool. I wish I had it the whole time, because I'll make the assumption that I would have lost, would have seen some changes. My body fat percentage after doing this came out to 27.25%. I've been reading online and some other health places that 25 is a good target to reach initially, and then go from there. So I'll take it. So all in all, the measurements, like I said, I think they were a little inflated because it worked out yesterday. My weight still going down. For those of you who are doing this diet, I think I've said it before, it's important not to just be a hawk on the scale all the time. Especially here, you're changing your body composition. You're adding muscle, which you possibly didn't have before, and you're losing fat, so it's a little bit of displacement. And so there's going to be some days where you're not going to lose anything. Me personally, I kind of have a sedentary-ish lifestyle, mostly because I'm a student. I'm a grad student, and a lot of computer work, a lot of reading and things like that, and a lot of brain work, and I'm just not as active as I was when I was younger. Moving on, the Occam's workout, I did it, like I said yesterday. I had a great gain in my incline from 100 to 120, which was awesome. It was a great feeling. They actually did 8 reps. Busted through on that. That was fantastic. As mentioned, I added the preacher curl. That was really, really difficult, and it was a really good exercise. I didn't do the full free weight preacher curl. It was in use, but I did use one that has like a band, like a rubber band on it, and you can still stack plates, so it's sort of free weight-ish. And then squats, I still can't get to 10. Part of me thinks it might just be because I don't have a spotter. and I'm used to having maybe that safety net with me. I'm at 8, and maybe I just can't push myself quite to failure on it. Now, I also have noticed a couple of criticisms with this diet. Hold on here, let me turn this off. I have noticed a couple criticisms with the Occam's workout method, and I've been reading a lot of message boards and people's comments, things along the lines of, oh, have we become such a lazy country where we can't do 3 sets of something? And most of these comments, these folks haven't tried it, so that's my first knock there. Don't knock it till you try it. This is difficult. I mean, I was an athlete when I was younger, and I know how to work out. I know how to do things, and these workouts are hard. I mean, it's hard to do 90 seconds of one exercise. Try it. So don't knock it till you try it. I found it to be very effective. I really like it because I'm in and out in a quick amount of time, but I'm sore. I mean, I'm probably more sore now than I was doing other workouts. I'm also seeing a lot of people like asking if they can eat this food or that food. This diet, all it is the South Beach diet. South Beach diet minus cheese. That's all it is. The same food list. You can go and find a South Beach diet food list anywhere, and it's the same thing. Same exact thing. Now, onto the PAG stack. I've noticed a lot of people out there. I've mentioned it before. I'm not on the Pelascanol, or whatever the P in the PAG stack. I put links up to some of these research findings and things like that. Not sure on the efficacy, but regardless of whatever, I'm on something else that takes care of that. I've got this stuff here, this garlic here. See, it says odor control. That's a lie. I'm not taking it anymore. Bottom line, garlicky breath, garlicky smell. Not doing it. I don't know if I've had better or worse gains with or without it, but I know that I can definitely deal without the garlic smell in my life. So that is pretty much it. For those of you who are watching, stick with it. I'm telling you, for those of you who are worried about the cold shower or what does that work, do the cold pack. That's fine. You don't have to do a cold shower. But I will be honest, the first 3 showers are the hardest, and the first 30 seconds of each of those are the hardest. After that, it's fine. I actually really enjoy the jolt of energy that it gives me waking up in the morning. So anyway, good luck to you guys out there. Hey there, I totally forgot. Wanted to close it out today with a book recommendation. It says nothing to do with 4 Hour Body. I read a lot. I like to read. And so, a lot of times, most of the good books I've read have been recommendations from other people. This actually is the exception. It was actually from one of my MBA courses. So when I hear The Goal by Eli Goldratt. There's about 7 or 8 books after this that have been written by the same author. It is on his business philosophy, I guess you could call it, called Theory of Constraints. I buy into it big time. I use it for problem solving and management. It's based more in production, and that's what this is about. It's not a academic ebook. It's written in novel form, so it's like a free-flowing story. It's pretty fast to pick up and just get going. You can probably read it in a night or 2, depending on how much time you devote to reading. But I highly recommend it if you like it. There are others that I can recommend for you, but this, I can say no book has changed the way I think more than this one. This book and this process, much more analytical now, and I don't assume as much as I used to. I'm able to kind of, it introduces you to a new logical thinking process, or maybe not even a new logical thinking process, because you may already think that way, but just for most of us out there, maybe just a little different way, and being a little more critical and analytical and looking at things a little differently. So the book, The Goal, Eli Goldratt, pick it up. I mean, I bought this at a used book sale for $1. You can't, those kind of places you can't go wrong. You don't have to buy it brand new on Amazon. So anyway, there's my book recommendation. I'm going to try and include one of these in every one of my 4 Hour Body posts, just to get people interested in some of the other things I like. So talk to you. Bye.